All right, next up we have Mike Risse. He's one of the authors of Mad Eye, which some of you have seen at Devshop before. And today he's going to tell you about Meteoric Mocha.
We're going to talk about a testing package that we've spent around a year working on every now and then. And you can see that on this is the beta of Atmosphere, which is awesome. If you haven't checked it out, I encourage you to do so. You can see sort of the history of the project here, the GitHub README here. I want to talk a little bit about our philosophy with Mocha Web, which is just that testing with Meteor shouldn't be a really complex thing. And we basically just want something that could bring Mocha into Meteor. So if you look at this here, this is kind of what we want tests to look like. You might be thrown off a little bit by the CoffeeScript or the weird describe it behavior syntax. But if you look at the actual code that's in here, you can see that you're just doing your normal Mongo queries. And you can do things like access the session. You could conceivably have auto runs inside of these tests. But the important part is that you can just be using the language of Meteor, and your tests are not going to end up being a lot of code. The thing that we added recently, though, that I wanted to talk about today is the ability for server-side tests. So up until today, you've only been able to use Meteor on the client side, and if you wanted to test any server-side behavior, you had to call out to other methods. So you can see that this file is inside of a server component, which means that this test is going to be run on the server. And if we go into the terminal here, you can see the error message from one of the failing tests right here in your console. So it's running on the server. And furthermore, right here we see the client-side test, which is passing. Here we see a passing server-side test, and here we see a failing server-side test. And we can change any of these tests, and they'll update in real time. So let's make this test here pass. We should be able to see it pass. So yeah. If anybody is curious about sort of how it's working behind the scenes, this is still very new. It has been released if you want to try it out, but you're probably going to run into a few minor bugs here and there. And if you do, please let me know, because we want to fix them. I think that's about it. Thanks.
Questions?
How do you put your tests to the side so they don't get into your deploy app?
That's an excellent question. How do you put your tests to the side so they don't get into a deployed app? So right now, the package basically looks at an environment variable. And if the Meteor Mocha testers is set, then the test files are not included in the package. Sorry, I said that backwards. If it's set, they are included in the package. If it's not set, they're not included. And it is a little bit of a fiasco right now to switch between the testing environment and your sort of normal dev flow, because you have to rebuild the package whenever you want that to happen. You can't have the package exist in two states at the same time, one with test and one without. But hopefully we're going to be able to work around that in the near future. And if that's confusing, talk to me afterwards. Anything else? All right, thank you.